This is my first ever longboard. It's from this Australian beer brand, which has the same initials as me. Which is the reason why I bought it. Not because it has this beer opener right here. Don't drink alcohol, kids. I painted it white and wrote my name in full underneath it, making it look like I designed the board myself. Which, to my teenage self, it felt pretty great. But there was a slight problem. This thing sucks. The board is too stiff, the trucks are too stiff. Riding this board is so disappointing that it just makes you want to quit, open a beer and... Oh, now I know why they made this board. So anyway, I could have thrown this board away, but we're all about upcycling here. So we're gonna give this board a second life. Not as a longboard, not as a bookshelf, and no, we're not replacing the wheels with light bulbs. So what are we gonna do then? Let's find out. First, we need to remove these trucks, as we won't be needing those. This bottle opener is going as well. Now that all the hardware is gone, it's time to remove the grip tape. I used a heat gun to soften the glue a bit, so that it was easier to remove. But I found out that I didn't need one at all with this cheap ass tape. We'll sand the whole thing down before we move on to the next step. Goodbye initials. It felt like saying goodbye to one of my first ever projects. But this is no ending, it's a beginning. I bought this antique mirror second hand, but we don't need the frame, only the mirror. It will go in the center of the board, but there's a slight problem. How are we gonna fix it to the board? There are a couple of ways to solve this, but most of the ways I came up with are either too time consuming or too difficult to pull off. Let me know in the comments how you would tackle this problem. But before we continue with that, there are two things that we need to do first. First thing is painting the board black, and the second thing is to thank today's sponsor. You! Without you guys, I wouldn't be where I am now, and that is making videos. Your lovely comments drive me forward, and it makes it all worth it, so I want to thank all of you guys. Let me know what you think of this video, and if you have any tips, any ideas, any complaints, or just want to say hi, leave a comment underneath this video, and I will definitely reply to you. So, I still got a shitload of driftwood left from my previous video in which I made this driftwood cabinet. Here's the link to that video if you'd like to check it out. The driftwood will play a part in this video as well, and it will also function as a solution to our mirror problem. Wait, let me show you guys. Use the driftwood to lock the mirror in place, so it won't be going anywhere. But why a mirror on a longboard? Let me know in the comments down below what you think we're making. And don't skip to the end for the answer. I'm watching you. But first, more driftwood. I started puzzling with pieces for the part above the mirror. Once I was satisfied, I sanded them so I could glue them to the board more easily. I love puzzling like this, you know. Before I knew it, I was gluing the last piece to the board. Same process for the bottom half. It was just a matter of going back and forth between finding the right piece, sanding it, and then gluing it to the board. The last piece was also the biggest piece and went right down the middle of the board. But this had a very specific reason, as you are about to find out. We are back inside, and our first step is to drill 2 holes through the center block all the way through the board. We do this so we can attach the most important part of this build to the board. Already getting an idea of what this could be? The last thing it needs is this picture frame hook so we can hang it up. And then of course we need something to hang it on too. So let me hammer this nail in the wall here real quick. Nice. Now we only have to wait until it's dark. It's a candle holder. A wall candle stand? A wall-mounted candlestick holder art piece. That's it. Did you guess it right? What do you think it was gonna be? Do you agree that it looks like something you would find in a castle? Let me know your thoughts. And if you'd like to check out more, here's that driftwood cabinet I was telling you about. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in the next one.